And I bring it back to housing. Yet carbon tax applies to every stage of building a home. Whether it's the materials that are produced to build the home, whether it's the truck that's used to deliver the materials to the site, the carbon tax adds on to that. And of course, there's tax on top of the carbon tax, and of course, the governments make more money on housing than anybody else. The average in this country, the average cost of government on every single home is about 33%. 33%. That's more than the builders make on houses, Mr. Speaker. Now, at the same time as we have a housing supply crisis, Mr. Speaker, we also have a housing affordability crisis, again, because of the cost of materials, but it's also the cost of local governments. Local governments charge so many fees. There's building permit fees, there's connection fees, there's permit fees, there's development charges. And a lot of people don't understand these development charges are, you just cut a check for the privilege of having that piece of property that you might be able to one day build a house on. Not to mention the long, painful delays to get approval. It takes on average in Canada 249 days to get a building permit. 249 days. In the United States, it takes on average 80 days. It's insane. Time is money. You ask any builder, they'll tell you time is money, and that makes it more expensive. But we have this situation where the City of Toronto, one of the most expensive cities in the country to build, got $471 million from this government. They're so proud of this money, and yet in the same time they got that money, they increased their development charges by 20%. So it's not $97,000 for the privilege of building on a new lot, it's $117,000 now. And so this is one of the things that I just don't understand. In a housing affordability crisis, why are you borrowing money? Keep in mind, this is borrowed money, $4 billion of borrowed money, because the deficit's $40 billion. Borrowed money, they're going to give it to cities who then turn around and make it more expensive to build, Mr. Speaker. I'm sure you can't believe it. You're smiling. I know you can't believe it. It's insane.